Once upon a time, in a small village nestled deep within the mountains, there lived a poor man named Jacob. Jacob was known by everyone in the village for his kind heart and willingness to help others despite his own impoverished state. Jacob lived in a small, run-down cottage on the outskirts of the village. His roof leaked when it rained, and his only source of heat was a small fireplace that barely kept him warm during the harsh winter nights. Despite these challenges, Jacob never complained. He found joy in the simple pleasures of life and always wore a smile on his face. Every morning, Jacob would wake up before sunrise and head to the village square. There, he would help the elderly with their chores, carry heavy loads for the shopkeepers, and lend a hand to anyone in need. In return, the villagers would give him a few coins or some leftover food as a token of their gratitude. Jacob's humble lifestyle didn't stop him from sharing what little he had. Whenever he received some food or money, he would set aside a portion to give to the orphanage in the neighboring town. The children at the orphanage had even less than he did, and Jacob's heart ached for them. He believed that no matter how little he had, there was always someone who had even less. One day, news spread throughout the village that a wealthy merchant was passing through. The merchant was known for his generosity and had decided to reward one person in the village with a significant sum of money. The villagers grew excited, dreaming of how this money could change their lives. Word reached the merchant about Jacob and his selfless acts of kindness. Intrigued by the tales of the poor man's compassion, the merchant sought Jacob out. When they finally met, the merchant was moved by Jacob's humble nature and the genuine kindness that radiated from him. The merchant said to Jacob, "My friend, I have heard about your generosity and the love you share with others. I want to give you a gift, a sum of money that can transform your life." Jacob looked at the merchant with gratitude but replied, "Sir, I appreciate your kind offer, but I am content with what I have. I have always believed that true wealth lies not in material possessions but in the joy of helping others. If you truly wish to give, I ask that you donate the money to the orphanage in the neighboring town. They are in greater need than I." The merchant was taken aback by Jacob's response. He had expected Jacob to jump at the opportunity to escape poverty. But the poor man's selflessness had touched a deep chord within him. He realized that Jacob's true wealth was not measured in monetary terms, but in his compassionate heart. In that moment, the merchant saw the error of his ways. He had spent his life amassing wealth but had failed to experience the joy that comes from giving. Inspired by Jacob, the merchant decided to change his path and dedicate his fortune to helping those in need. From that day forward, Jacob and the merchant became close friends, working together to bring happiness and support to the less fortunate. They built a school for the orphanage, provided jobs for the unemployed, and initiated various charitable projects in the village. Jacob's story serves as a reminder that true wealth does not lie in material possessions but in the love and kindness we share with others. Despite his poverty, he lived a life of immense richness and left a lasting impact on the lives of those around him.